Welcome to Elite Finance Insights, your gateway to the financial secrets of the world's most iconic success stories. Every tip we share is a key to the strategies once reserved for the elite. Ready to unlock your financial potential? Let's dive in. What if the secret to extraordinary success lies not in the stock market, but in an unwavering belief in innovation and relentless passion that defies conventional wisdom? The enigmatic figure of Steve Jobs has captivated millions around the globe with his revolutionary ideas and a unique approach to business that continues to inspire and perplex even years after his passing. Known for his relentless pursuit of perfection and his unyielding commitment to transforming technology and design, Jobs was a man who saw the world through a lens of innovation rather than traditional financial strategies. One of the most intriguing aspects of his financial philosophy is his deliberate decision to never invest in stocks. This choice, seemingly counterintuitive in a world where diversification and passive income are lauded as the cornerstones of financial success, speaks volumes about his fundamental beliefs regarding risk, control, and the true meaning of wealth. From his early days co-founding Apple in a modest garage to leading the company into becoming one of the most valuable brands in the world, Steve Jobs was never one to follow the crowd. While many of his contemporaries sought to multiply their fortunes through careful stock market investments, Jobs chose a different path. His focus was always on creating groundbreaking products and fostering an environment of innovation that could change the lives of millions. Rather than watching market charts or consulting financial analysts, he immersed himself in the intricacies of product design, user experience, and the art of storytelling. For Jobs, every dollar had a purpose beyond the accumulation of wealth in a portfolio. It was a tool to drive change, challenge norms, and ultimately, reinvent industries. The reasoning behind his avoidance of stock investments goes deeper than mere disinterest in market speculation. Steve Jobs believed that investing in stocks meant relinquishing a degree of control over one's destiny. When you purchase shares in a company, you are essentially entrusting your money to decisions made by others and subjecting yourself to the whims of market forces that are often unpredictable. Jobs, on the other hand, preferred to put his faith and his money into ventures that he could directly influence. By concentrating his resources in his own companies, he maintained complete control over the innovation process and ensured that every decision aligned with his grand vision. This approach was not without risk, but it was a calculated risk born of a deep conviction that true success is built from within rather than by following external trends. Moreover, Jobs was known for his belief that wealth should be measured not by the numbers in a bank account, but by the impact one leaves on the world. The conventional wisdom of stock investments, which promises steady returns through passive income and diversification, did not resonate with his core values. For him, the ultimate reward was the ability to change lives through technology, to create products that would stand the test of time, and to push humanity forward. This mindset led him to invest his energy and capital in building companies that were synonymous with innovation rather than in the fluctuating numbers of the stock market. His commitment to his own ideas was so absolute that even when opportunities to invest in other ventures arose, he remained steadfast in his decision to focus solely on his vision for Apple, and, later, Pixar. The decision to avoid stocks also underscores a broader philosophical stance that Jobs held about risk and reward. In the world of finance, risk is often managed through diversification, spreading one's investments across various sectors to mitigate potential losses. Yet Jobs saw diversification in this traditional sense as a dilution of passion and focus. He believed that by scattering one's attention and resources, an individual loses the opportunity to create something truly transformative. Instead of hedging his bets, he placed everything on the line for projects that he believed had the power to reshape the future. Another facet of Jobs' financial philosophy was his skepticism towards the mechanisms of the financial system itself. The stock market, with its emphasis on short-term gains and quarterly earnings reports, often demands a level of conformity and caution that runs counter to the spirit of true innovation. Jobs was well aware that the pursuit of immediate returns could stifle creative progress and lead to decisions that prioritize profit over purpose. By choosing not to invest in stocks, he effectively removed himself from a system that he viewed as being driven more by speculation than by a genuine commitment to long-term growth and societal impact. This perspective allowed him to focus on building companies with enduring legacies rather than chasing fleeting trends dictated by market sentiment. The narrative of Steve Jobs is one of constant defiance of conventional norms. His approach to business was marked by a willingness to challenge established paradigms and a refusal to accept the status quo. In a world where many equate financial security with a diversified portfolio and a balanced investment strategy, Jobs' singular focus on his own innovative ventures stands as a testament to his unique understanding of success. His decision to avoid stock investments was not an oversight or a missed opportunity, it was a deliberate and conscious choice that reflected his belief that true wealth is measured by the impact one creates rather than by the accumulation of passive income. This mindset is both a source of inspiration and a challenge to the way many of us approach our financial futures. It is important to note that Jobs was not oblivious to the principles of sound financial management. On the contrary, his entire career was built on a deep understanding of value, risk, and reward. However, he viewed these concepts through a different lens. For Jobs, value was not something that could be quantified solely in dollars and cents. It was found in the innovation that improved lives and the visionary ideas that transformed industries. His focus on creating products that embodied simplicity, elegance, and functionality meant that he was constantly reinvesting in his own vision, rather than diverting resources to external investments. This reinvestment was, in essence, a form of self-financing that allowed him to maintain complete control over his destiny and the future of his companies. Steve Jobs' approach to personal finance and investment also reveals a great deal about his character. He was a man who believed that one should never be distracted by the allure of conventional success metrics. Instead, he championed the idea that passion, creativity, and a willingness to take bold risks were the true drivers of meaningful achievement. In choosing not to invest in stocks, Jobs demonstrated that he was not interested in following a predetermined formula for success. Rather, he was committed to forging his own path, a path that required courage, innovation, and a relentless focus on one's own ideals. This philosophy is perhaps one of the most enduring aspects of his legacy and continues to influence entrepreneurs and investors around the world who are searching for alternatives to the conventional rules of finance. The story of Steve Jobs also serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of focus and the perils of distraction. In today's fast-paced world, where financial advice often emphasizes the need to diversify and hedge against every conceivable risk, Jobs' life stands as a beacon of what can be achieved when one channels all their energy into a single, well-defined goal. His refusal to engage with the stock market was a reflection of his belief that dividing attention and resources would only serve to weaken his impact. Instead, he opted for a concentrated strategy that allowed him to innovate freely, create boldly, and ultimately change the world in ways that continue to resonate with us today. Even as investors and financial experts continue to debate the merits of diversification versus concentrated investment, the legacy of Steve Jobs remains a compelling case study in the power of focused reinvestment. His life reminds us that sometimes the most profound financial success does not come from playing it safe with conventional wisdom, but from daring to dream differently and investing wholeheartedly in one's own ideas. In a landscape dominated by charts, numbers, and the pursuit of incremental gains, Jobs' approach challenges us to rethink what it means to be truly successful. It asks us to consider whether the true measure of wealth is found in the size of our bank accounts or in the magnitude of our contributions to the world. Looking back at his extraordinary career, it becomes clear that Steve Jobs' financial decisions were deeply intertwined with his vision for the future. His choice to forego stock investments was not merely a financial tactic, it was a reflection of his overarching philosophy that success is best achieved when one remains true to their vision and unburdened by the distractions of external market forces. This approach allowed him to remain laser-focused on what he believed mattered most, creating innovative products that not only met the needs of consumers, but also redefined entire industries. His legacy continues to serve as a powerful lesson that sometimes the path to greatness requires us to eschew the tried and tested in favor of forging our own unique journey. In the end, Steve Jobs' decision to never invest in stocks encapsulates a fundamental truth about the nature of innovation and leadership. It is a reminder that while the stock market offers one route to financial gain, it is not the only way to achieve lasting success. Jobs showed us that by betting on one's own vision and dedicating oneself entirely to a singular purpose, it is possible to create value that transcends traditional financial metrics. His life and work challenge us to look beyond the numbers and to recognize that true fortune lies in the courage to follow our own path. To embrace risk as an integral part of the journey, and to invest in ideas that have the power to change the world. The story of Steve Jobs is one of defiance, vision, and relentless drive. His legacy teaches us that sometimes the most unconventional paths lead to the most extraordinary destinations. In a world filled with endless opportunities and countless distractions, his life stands as a beacon of what can be achieved when one dares to think differently and invests in the power of innovation. As we continue to explore the financial secrets of success stories like his, let us remember that every decision we make shapes our future and that true financial potential is unlocked, not through passive investments but by daring to invest in our own dreams and passions.